Welcome to my farmhouse. Hello, come on in. So we moved here 3 years ago, and in the first 3 months we fairly much transformed this whole house using a lot of white paint mostly. But here in this room, because the house was so old, it was a formal living area and we didn't need a formal living space anymore. So we decided to make it our home office, but we needed a way to close off the mess. And so we found these barn doors in a old farm in Kentucky, and we brought them home and we painted them a little bit black and white, and because they were kind of a green, ugly green, army green color, and hung them on some newer actually tracks, and then we just completed it by putting some cedar around, some rough-hewn cedar around the whole thing. And then we came in and thought, what else can we do to make a farmhouse in the city? And so we had this space here that we found in Canton, this old looking, it's actually not old, it's a reproduction of a windmill. Thank you. It's a reproduction of a windmill, and it just fit perfectly, so we just found it and we put it in this space. And if you'll come this way into the living area, my husband walked in and said, oh no, we can't do this. And I said, because it was very dark and dated, I said, if we come in and we paint white, paint is a miracle worker. We can make this space look bright and fun. And so we did a few different things. We moved the fireplace over a little bit because we had to have room for a modern TV because we don't have built-ins anymore with the little tube TV set. So we actually moved the fireplace over a few feet, and it worked out really nicely where we could do built-in cabinets and have space for Monday Night Football. And this table we found in a flea in Canton. We love flea markets. We like Round Top, Texas, one of the big flea markets in Texas, and we like Canton, and it's another large flea market. And so it may be just a reproduction of an old looking door. It may be an old looking door, but it's definitely added some farmhouse flair. And here is Amy Weaver did this piece for us, and we actually carry Amy Weaver in Farmhouse Living, and we love her because she can customize. We have a couple different gals who can do amazing things with calligraphy and customize and make a piece anything you want that will tell your family's story. And then I just took some brown transferware and put it around that and made a big statement piece on that wall so that we would come in and just have something fun to look at in the family room. But I like everything mostly white with just pops of color here and there because I feel like that feels fresh and clean. And this is another piece we actually found in Round Top, Texas from some amazing people we met who travel to Europe twice a year and bring back a couple cartons with fun stuff. And you cannot get a table that's made like this anymore. Today, this table is like solid as a rock, and it actually weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. And so we love this piece, and we just dressed it up with some fun stuff. This kitchen actually had some old oak cabinets, which just needed a fresh coat of paint to bring it into the modern farmhouse feel. And then we replaced the island because it was very small, and I like to be able to serve a lot of people. And so this is just a great flow in this space. And we put a big, we didn't want to replace all the countertops. We really didn't want to spend the money on replacing all the granite. So we just added this granite, which is black, and they call it a leather look. I'm not really sure why, but it actually blends with what was already here, and we were able to save some money that way. So Shelby and I carry a lot of the things you'll see here at Farmhouse Living, and they're just things I love, and so I thought you might love them too, so we bought extra and put them in the store. And one of the things we carry is these giant farmhouse coffee mugs. They're not only cute, but they're very practical because we love coffee. We love it. So, anyway. breakfast nook, and we love this space because we can look out in the backyard and see the trees and the horses, and so we just love it. This piece, everyone comments when they come in because it is engraved with the scripture, blessed are those who hunger. We bought this at Emmanuel Design Group in Dallas, and we love them. They'll do anything custom for you, and so we have them engrave it with the scripture, blessed are those who hunger. Come on into my bedroom. This piece was actually in the diner, so we repurposed it and just put it in here, and we added some beadboard in the ceiling just from Home Depot, some wood from Home Depot, and then we stained it and painted white off, and then we sanded it off so it gave it like a pickled look. So we really like that. And then if you keep coming, we're actually in the process of redoing the last room. As I said, we did everything the first 3 months we lived here except this master bathroom. And then finally the bathtub broke and we had no choice. So this is my favorite. We're actually replacing this door with some older looking doors, some wood ones that will open into the bedroom, because I never really understood why they wanted to have a door that opened into the bathtub. But anyway, come on in. This is my new room. This is our frameless glass shower, which I'm super excited about. And our window was just some glass block, and we knocked that out today, and it was a lot of work. It took a lot of strength and a lot of sledgehammers and guys with hard hats, and I know they didn't wear hard hats. Actually, they wore sunglasses, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, this is my favorite slipper tub that I take a bath in now, and it may seem a little weird to have this window, but again, we kind of back up to some acreage that's actually in the city, some of the last known acreage in our little town, and we have the horses come up, so it's okay if they can see me naked. And then here is the I can't say that word, resistance. Pièce de résistance is this counter, which I found a marble that had kind of a brown in it, so I didn't have to replace the floor that was already here. Most marble has a gray veining, but this is brown and gray, and I love it. And as you can see, we're still a work in progress, that we have a lot of touching up and just kind of fixing up to do. We found some sconces and some fun mirrors, and another really cool detail was I found this tile on Wayfair and just used it in the back of the soap tray and also in the floor, and it just makes it fun and farmhouse. So that is about all I have to show you today. Why I believe that we've seen such a renaissance in farmhouse design. I think it's just a way of returning back to the simpler life, where family and friends and gathering and breaking bread was the lifestyle and the way that we lived. And so I think God's kind of put this picture in the earth for us, and that's why so many of us have fallen in love with farmhouse. And Shelby and I will be doing more video blogs because we really want to share tips and tricks and different things regarding farmhouse with you. And then also, Shelby told me to tell you that if you want to subscribe, do it down there.
Oh my gosh. One more time.